Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you today? As for me, I just finished my work, all WebEx meetings done for the day, and I just wanted to relax before the sun sets. I'm just sitting on the floor right now and I'm in front of my balcony. Hence, if you can hear a bit of noises in the background, those are the busy cars moving along as the building is near Main Street. So pardon if like that one. Can you hear that one? Yeah, that's just a big bus that just drove past the street. So I'm sorry if it's a bit noisy. Yeah, but this is the spot wherein I can have a natural light. I don't need to use my the lights or additional lights just to make me look all right in front of the camera. Yeah, so I'm just savoring this moment while I still can. But with the rest of the flat, it is dark, so that's a bit of a struggle for me when I shoot my video here in the flat, and it's seldom that I really go out because of the COVID situation. And if you can see behind me, that is that dark area, that is actually my small kitchen. So that's a bit of a struggle for me. I promised at the beginning of this of this journey of vlogging and my journey of putting myself out there, I promised you guys that I'll be sharing with you tips and tricks in the kitchen, since that is also part of my background. However, I've been delaying it for a while. It's because I've got so many hurdles. I have so many excuses on my list. Like for number one, I was thinking like it is a bit difficult for me to shoot by myself. So it's like, how can I make it appear more realistic and visually enticing to you guys when you watch the video? Because I wanted you to see from prepping to cooking to finish, like how I cut, how I cook, what's happening inside the pot and stuff. So with that one, I felt like you have to have a production crew, right? And I don't have a slave to do the shooting for me. So that's still one of the things that I have to think about. So, and then the number two thing on my list is the lighting in my kitchen. The lights were set up in a way that I'm complaining, because when I'm cutting, I'm just thankful that I'm not cutting myself with my poor eyesight. It's because the light is just set up in a way that it is behind my back. So it's really like, it's so difficult for me to see what I'm cutting. So lighting, that's number two. Plus the space, it's so small. I don't know how to be able to maneuver freely and smoothly, and still making sure that you are able to capture what I'm doing in the kitchen. And that is why I'm slacking. So I think I'm just whinging, right? But recently, all my friends were all telling me that I should be doing a cooking video. So let's see what I can do. And plus the fact, the thing that I'm a bit hesitant is that I have a very limited, or what I say, my food variety is very limited in the last 3 years, just because I have a very strict dietary requirement because of my health condition, which we're gonna tackle in a different vlog. But for this particular video, I am going to try my best. Let's just try to come up with an easy meal that I think most of my friends, my Filipino friends and people back home would say that it's one of the comfort food. Plus I also just got jealous because a friend of mine, he's a Filipino friend of mine and a work colleague, also messaged me today and just made me jealous of what he's having for afternoon break, and that is chicken macaroni salad. So I thought of like, if I think of chicken macaroni salad, I would always think of my grandma, my mom, and most of all, I would remember my childhood days wherein I would always be looking forward to Noche Buena and New Year's Eve, because that's one of the staples in the table. We have to have a chicken macaroni as part of the buffet. So I think we're gonna try a look into my pantry, because I haven't really checked if I have a complete set of ingredients that would complete our chicken macaroni salad. So if that's your go-to as well, come and join me. All right, and we're here in my humble kitchen. What you will see here in my kitchen are just the basic equipment that I'm pretty sure you have at your own home. And I just want to show you, that's my new oven. It's been installed not long ago, just 3 weeks ago, so it's really new. And let's invade my fridge. Let's see if we have all the ingredients. It should be simple. So let's see. Do we have, okay. All right, we got chicken breast. I'll be needing some celery. We got celery. Let's take it out. I need some carrots. So maybe 1 carrot will be enough. Okay, I got gherkins here. Everything here is small, so let's invade my small pantry as well. So we're here in my small pantry. So let's check if we have all the ingredients. Okay, I need pineapple chunks. Okay, got it there. Of course, mayonnaise. I got that. Where's my sultana? Oh, here. I got my sultanas. And the main ingredient, I need to have that elbow macaroni. So, where's my pot? Here. Yay, I got it. So, let's get out of here. So, let's have a recap of what we're going to be using today to complete our comfort food chicken macaroni salad. So, of course, we need to have the elbow macaroni pasta, carrot, which we'll be dicing finely. We will be putting pineapple crushed, sultanas, some gherkins that we'll be dicing as well. With you, maybe you're familiar with it as pickles. Of course, we need to have mayonnaise, salt and pepper to season. Now, going to our chicken, this is a free-range chicken that I found in my fridge. We won't be using everything to our chicken macaroni, but the rest of it, maybe I'll turn it out into a chicken spread. To boil it, we'll be needing celery, onion, garlic, and also carrot. Alright, so let's start lighting cooking. Now here in my kitchen. Can you now see my blackheads and pimple and all the imperfections? How about my pin? I just want to make a quick shout out just in case this Japanese apron that I'm wearing catches your attention. It was personally done for me by my BFF Evie, who lives in Melbourne. So if you want to have a check on her designs, and also she does good baking, you can go to her Instagram. It's Evie Bakes with a Z at the end. I'll put her details down below. But yeah, I've actually posted this on my Instagram. My Instagram is Luscious Chef. So I'm known to be as Luscious Chef. So yeah, I really love this apron, and she's gonna be part of our vlog today. Now, in terms of our setup, my rule of thumb is always to have a clean workspace in the kitchen, and that you have to work your mise en place, meaning to say you have to make sure that everything that you need for that particular dish is ready for you. It's all set up so you don't have to go, you know, getting crazy and ending up ruining your dish. At the same time, that will be a lot faster for you to just move along when you do your cooking process. Now, in terms of setting up your knives and your chopping board, I also use different chopping boards depending on the food that I'll be cooking. So for example, if it's for vegetable, I use my green chopping board. If it's meat, I use my red. If it's my seafood, I use my blue. And if I use yellow, I use that for my poultry. I seldom use wooden chopping board just because it absorbs a lot, and plus it takes a lot of time to dry, and for me, I am very particular in cross-contamination, so I prefer using different chopping boards just to be on the safe side. And at the same time, in terms of your knives, I made sure that my knives is very sharp. Sorry, but this is a big knife. This is a chef's knife. I'm used to using that because of my background, but with you, if you're using smaller type of knives, that's all right as long as it is sharp. Make sure that it is sharp so that it will not slow you down when you cut. When you have a honed sharp knife, it will make your life easier in the kitchen. And at the same time, this is another tip: if you get cut by a nasty blunt knife, your cut will be much painful and ugly. I'm telling that to you. But if you get cut by a sharp knife, it's less likely to be, to just take it from me. All right, it's better. It is so painful if you get cut by a blunt knife. So now stop talking and we'll start cooking. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you also, for you to be on the safe side when you cut and use your chopping board, my 2 cents for you is always to have a damp towel. You put it underneath. All right, so you put it underneath your chopping board, just like so. All right, so it doesn't move. See, so it's very sturdy. So even if you chop, you bash whatever that you're prepping on top of your chopping board, it won't go anywhere. It's just so painful for me to watch each time I watch someone chasing the chopping board, as in literally it is moving. That number one, you will just cause it will just slow you down. Number two, you are more prone into accidents if your chopping board is just moving while you're cutting. All right, and also if you're using chicken, and like us, we're doing chicken today, make sure that you do the chicken first, and once you're done prepping your chicken, you clean everything so cross-contamination of salmonella will be avoided. Start from scratch once you complete doing the prep for your chicken. All right? All right, so we're just going to be using 2 stalks of celery, and we will just roughly cut it, okay? And then we put it on the pot that has water. Now with the onion, like what I said, I may not be using a lot of it, so we leave the big half, the half for our macaroni salad, and then we'll just use that other half for our chicken. Now you don't really need to get rid of the skin. This is clean already. I'll be including that when I boil the chicken. It adds more flavor. So this is actually the reason why I want to have another person doing my video, because I want you to see what's happening in my bowl. Okay, so in my casserole I put dried bay leaves, like 1 big chunk, and then garlic here. So 3 cloves of garlic, just crush. Leave the skin on, so good. Chuck it there. Now same with the carrot. Don't need to peel it, just roughly cut it. So this is what I'm talking about. So we put here the celery, the onion, garlic, and the bay leaf. And then now we're gonna put the chicken breast. Alright, so this is our 3 chicken breasts. It's slowly heating up. So in the water, we've got 1 sliced carrots, 2 stalks of celery, we got 3 cloves of garlic, half an onion with skin on, bay leaf, and salt and pepper. Now we just wait for this to boil and let it boil for 5 minutes, then lower it down to low medium heat, let it simmer for another 15 to 20 minutes. Once it's done, you drain out the chicken, but you don't discard the broth. That is a yummy broth that you can use for other dishes. You just need to cool it down and then you store it in the fridge. You can use it for the next 3 days. Alright, and while we're waiting for the chicken to boil, another one that's waiting for us here is our water with salt and olive oil. So we're just going to be waiting for this one to boil, and then we'll put the elbow macaroni pasta and cook it to 8 to 9 minutes. So I can see our chicken is now boiling. I'm just waiting for the water for the pasta to boil. So while they're now getting ready, I'm going to continue chopping my onion and my carrots so that when it's all ready, I'll just have to mix it all up. So stick around with me. I'll be back shortly. So it's all ready for mixing. So just to recap, this is our manually shredded chicken breast, our al dente elbow macaroni salad, our brunoise red onion, sultanas, brunoise gherkins, brunoise carrots, our pineapple tidbits, mayonnaise, black pepper, Himalayan salt, because that's the only salt that I can take, and of course white sugar. Maybe we'll be using a teaspoon or less than a tablespoon just to balance out the acidity of this chicken macaroni salad. So these babies were available in my fridge and in pantry. So let's go mix it all up. Finally, I did my first cooking vlog. Yes, Luscious Chef, and that's me, is very, very happy. It is like a milestone for me, and I'm giving myself a tap on my back. I tell you, the dish is very simple, okay? Chicken macaroni salad. How hard can it be, darling? It is so easy, but I felt so tired only because I felt like I was caring for 50 people. Now I can therefore conclude that doing a cooking vlog on your own is very challenging. I need to have 4 sets of hands. It is a bit challenging, I tell you, to do your own cooking and capturing your cooking process yourself. I just hope I have a crew. And for you, my friend, you know who you are, and I hope you're watching right now. This is dedicated for you. This is your wish that I finally start doing a cooking vlog. Here it is. It may be simple, but I really pushed my buttons here. I'm not technically savvy in doing a cooking vlog, but I did it for you, and I just hope that you will be kind enough to click on subscribe, because even if you're my friend, you haven't really subscribed on my channel. Now, do you feel guilty now? Now, going back to the recipe, this is a simple recipe that has been passed on by my Lola to my mom, and each time I want to reminisce my childhood and I crave for a comfort food, I just whip this particular comfort food, and I'm just so lucky today that I have everything in my fridge and in my pantry, so I just whipped it up, and today I'm gonna fulfill my belly. If you have your own recipe for this chicken macaroni salad, please share it with me if you like. You can leave it down below, because I'm pretty sure others would put diced cheese, or others would opt not to put red onions, but instead they will put diced celery. So any recipe, there's no wrong recipe. It is it is based on your palate, on your liking, and how you remember the food. And this is how I remember the food when it was being served to me during Christmas and New Year and special occasions. I hope you like it, and if you want to see more of me cooking in the kitchen, please give me a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate if you will give me a comment down below, a nice one. If you will hit on subscribe and the bell button so that you will always get notified each time I upload a video. Let's stay connected and let's share with each other's recipe in the kitchen. And also, if you'd like me to keep sharing with you tips and tricks on how to keep safe in the kitchen while you're handling with your knife and making your cooking prep, let me know. Give me a comment down below. And so for now, I just want to be thankful that you've watched until the end of this vlog, and I hope you really enjoyed. I just wish you well all the time. Always be blessed, be bold, be beautiful, and be you. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Mwah.